China and the U.S. have very different national interests when it comes to North Korea. A tiny North Korea dependent on China for aid with a few nuclear weapons poses no threat to China. North Korea's main target, if you will, are the United States and its allies, South Korea and Japan. So China has been playing a slightly different game, and unless the United States is able to raise the cost for Beijing of continuing to coddle the Kim regime, China will not come on board. China will make some token gestures like prohibiting, the sale, the transfer of oil or other exports, or prohibiting imports from North Korea for a while, perhaps freezing a few North Korean bank accounts inside China. But in the end, China will go back to increasing aid to North Korea. That's been the pattern for the past 6 decades.
What specifically would cause China to make concessions? What would hurt China enough where they would actually fall in line? What you were referring to there, Professor?
The U.S. has enormous potential leverage in terms of financial sanctions. When we think of sanctions of the Cold War era, we're talking about trade embargo, and those don't really work because the target nation finds other partners, alternative partners, trading partners. But in the post-9/11 2001 era that we're in, following the money trail, putting pressure on terrorist organizations, criminal syndicates, and nation-states like Iran, and going after their third-party, third-country enablers, partners, has been shown to be very effective. So the United States can block Chinese state-owned enterprises, individuals, and banks from the U.S. dollar system, as well as North Korean entities. And the U.S. has yet to try that in full force against North Korea or China.